A little bit of technical difficulty this morning. A couple minutes late. Sorry about that. Anyway, I gotta, oops, put this on here and lost a few watch hours. Must have fallen off on day 366. So instead of 2260, we have 2256 today. Yeah, we're putting that up there, so that's an owie. Good morning. How you doing, Jamie? Good afternoon, mate, to you. How you doing today? How's your Friday? So, did that pin? Yeah, I guess it did, didn't it? Yep. So I lost a couple. But on the good side, oh, I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm sorry you don't feel well today. Hey, William. Good morning. Thank you, sir. So, anyway, like it says on my pinned message there, I lost some watch hours. Can't believe it. Oh, it seems like the harder you work, the less you get, right? The more in debt. The harder you work, the more in debt. Oh, my soul to the company store. Either you guys old enough to remember Tennessee Ernie Ford? So today um, we have $25 coins in a roll. We're gonna look at those and see if any of those have any goodies on them. Maybe we got some year 2000 Sacagaweas in here because I think they're both ends are Sacagawea, I think. And so Moon over Miami. Hey, how are you today? Thanks for coming by. So if everybody wants to look at these, we can look at these today. Gotta do something. But I was going to say, I have I awoke to a treat this morning. Character Alley messaged me. She texted me and told me that one of my Halloween videos um, has gotten several watch hours. And I don't see the proof of it because I've lost 4 watch hours today. But I have 1,300 views on a video, not a short. Not a short. I got 1,300 views on a video, and that never happens for me. That never happens for me. I don't remember ever getting over 1,000 views on a video. But because it's Disney's 100th anniversary, I think, because the Halloween video is the one with the big blow up Mickey Mouse head. So I think there's a bunch of people that wanted to see that just because of that blow up Mickey Mouse head. So anyway, that came up when I researched the analytics on it. Said that people watched an average of 38 seconds of it, and that's 1,300 people. So about 600 people or so, or 600 minutes. So 600 minutes is about 5 watch hours, right? So I should have gotten, instead of 56, I should have gotten up to 65 around based on that. But evidently I had quite a few watch hours taken away for some reason. Either the 366th day back. Backbreaking, good morning. Or YouTube just penalized me for some reason. I don't know. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Look here. Let's it's where, okay. It's this video. And here comes the Mickey's head here. Whoop. There we go. So because it's got Mickey's head in it, I think people wanted to look at it because oh, come on. Because the thumbnail has Mickey's head on it. I think that is probably the reason. And but look at there. Can you read that? 1,300 views. So what? A million more views, it would have gone viral, right? So, anyways, good morning, Hunter. How are you today? Thanks for coming in, saying hi. Don't forget to hit the like before you leave. Hit the like this time, not the dislike. So really appreciate you guys coming in. But that was exciting news. 1,300 views on a video. That, no matter what video you put up to get that many views on it, and getting the views on the shorts is almost anticlimactic, right? But anyway, I'm assuming that nobody said they can't hear me, so my mic's working just fine, right? Kenneth Bird, how are you today? Thank you for popping in. We were just talking about getting over 1,000 views on a video instead of a short. So anyway, let's put on some music. So I, got some things we could do, since I'm not a coin guy. I don't know all of the things about coins to say the most about it. I know nothing about coins except that if they ask for 75 cents, I can give them 75 cents. But I got a basket full of Kennedy halves that we can look for. Maybe I do know that like the 1971 has a chance of being a DDO, so we can look through those, or we can look through these Sacagaweas, break this roll, and see if we might have got a Cheerio in there. You never know. They look new. They look brand new, so they don't look like a re-roll. Even the ends have not been really, messed with and corroded. We bought this roll back in the early 2000s. We've had it for a long time. And I forget why we bought the roll, but we just decided to buy a roll, and I've forgotten why, but it's been hanging around. It was actually in the glove compartment of a truck that didn't run for 5 years. Believe it or not. And so it was in the console compartment between the seats, and it got covered up by a bunch of paperwork and everything, and it just stayed in there for all this time. And we just got it out fairly recently when we got the truck back on the road, and found it in there and brought it in the house. So don't rip the paper. It's kind of broken right there. But yeah, I can loose the things. Why, is the paper worth something? Really? Oh, I know. All of the dollars, I think, are worth about $2 a piece minimum. I think, you know. Do you really? Well, I might not break it. I might not break it open. It's kind of nifty to have. And wonder if I could auction it off for a lot more than $50. That would be neat. How much do you think it would go for? Hey, how's it going, Tupac? Well, we were just discussing. Oh, you're going to the garage sales today? We were going to go this morning, but we don't really have the money to go out and search for coins today. But we were discussing this roll of Sacagaweas, whether to open it or not. And William makes a good point. $70 to $80 for this. Well, hey, uh, I'm not going to break it open then, because except for the fact that there might be a Cheerio in there that'd be worth a lot more than that, the guarantee would be something like 70 or $80, right? So sometimes you have to look at the guarantee, and it's the fantasy that there might be that Cheerio in there for somebody else that might want to buy it. Well, that's some good points, but it's kind of nice to have something that you hang on to that's worth something, right? So, what do you think, Tupac? What's the value of a roll of Sacagaweas? And see, I was just thinking about maybe finding a Cheerio in it. BU? What's BU? You can't talk in anagrams to me about coins because I know nothing. It's not going to have the Cheerios in it. Bookended with 2000. Isn't that the year 2000 that the Cheerio was put out? Oh, brilliant uncirculated. Well, they are uncirculated. I'm really pretty sure that these coins are uncirculated because they were bought back when. I don't think they've ever hit anybody's hands but ours in the roll here. So Uh, the only ones that have, you know, been even soiled are the ones on the ends. Yeah, you can order the, but if they're uncirculated, you can't always get uncirculated, right? Well, so I learned something today. For sure, the anagram BU means brilliant uncirculated, right? So I don't have to worry about that one again. But I might need a tank of gas. So, but uh, we've got I don't know what's in this bag, especially nothing really special. Just quarters are keeping. We got a few quarters there, but and we got just a few more quarters here that we could go through. Nobody's looked in these. We've just been collecting quarters. Um, and we could look for a West Point in here or something. I don't know what we would have one, but we could look and see if there's one in there. It's a possibility. There's a few, just a few quarters. That's a good point, Tupac. If it's a roll that's never been opened, if it's not circulated coins, there wouldn't be a Cheerio in it because the Cheerios never got put into rolls, right? They only got put into the Cheerio boxes. That's a good point. So, see, our minds take us to weird spots. We don't think about those little things all at once. They kind of come, and as long as you don't jump the gun, as long as you don't just do something knee jerk, then you have a better chance of not making the mistakes, right? So, no use opening it looking for the tail feathers, right? And probably wouldn't have the arrow or spear going through it, right? Yeah, it's definitely not hand rolled. That's a machine roll. So, so one day I might. Can you guys hear the music at all, or is it with this microphone? Is it loud or is it? distant or not existent. So I hope you have really good luck today, Tupac. We were going to go out this morning. We talked about it last night after you said we should go to yard sales. And we've been meaning to get to some yard sales. But we don't really have the pocket change right this minute to go out and offer anybody any real, you know, people want real money for real money. They don't just sell you coins for quarters. You might get a box that has some silver in it or something, you know, that silver, like spoons or something, and pay a little bit, a teeny amount. But if you're looking for the goodies, you're going to have to put the money out, right? So, what do you want to do here? You want to look at some quarters? Yeah. Well, I don't need anything else. I got today's garbage day, and I have all three of my 100-gallon garbage cans full of green, recycling, and garbage. So I'm cleaning everything little by little. I've cleaned out 2 sheds, and I'm doing things that I haven't gotten to for one, for medical reasons. I was unable to get to it, and things set out and went by the way of rust and decay, and got to get rid of all of that just could not be salvaged and can't be salvaged, and it's got to go. And so does it, what do you mean, String and Sons? It says, it doesn't say, wait a minute. It doesn't say anything on the roll. You see something where it says something? It says dollars. So doesn't say U.S. Mint, doesn't say String and Sons. Just says $25. Unless it's in those little lines there. I don't see words in those lines. So yeah, we got it from the bank. Yeah, I'm sure we got it from the bank. you know, thinking back on it, we may have purchased that roll for me to buy train tickets with. That might have been why we purchased it in the first place, because the the train dispenser used coins. If you stuck a $20 bill in it, then and the ticket cost you $8, you'd get $12 back in dollar coins. So what do you want to do? There's fewer of the half dollars to look for uh, maybe a 1971 DDOs, right? Do you have a bicentennial in there? A couple of bicentennials. There's probably a lot of bicentennials in here because I think we put all the bicentennials in. But there might be a 71 in here. There's a 72. What are the, you know, that's the only thing I can pull up in my little brain this morning is that 1971, or is it 1971? Yeah, 1971, right? If there's a 1971, might be double struck. Oh, you think so? Okay. Good to know. See, I'm finding all kinds of things out about it. So, still don't know what it might be worth. Talking about the halves? Yeah, it's worth at least $25, right? At the very least. It can't devalue. Well, that's not true either, is it? Some things can devalue and the value go completely away. Buddy Biggs, good morning. I don't know, except that it could have been because I've been over a year on my videos that I lost some because I had a few watch hours on the 366th day back. But who knows why I lose them, but I do lose them. Uh, I have on that, buddy, the you'll buy it for 30 intact. We'll see, William. I have to discuss everything I do with getting around to it. It's a 50-50 thing, right? Everything. So I'll mark that down as an offer. So you're going to do a pan, huh, buddy? You got your pay dirt out. Now let me check one thing here, buddy. I want to show you something. It says that I have total watch hours. Watch time. Let's see. See here, watch time. Watch time for the 365 days is 8,246.9 watch hours. But they only give me credit for 2,256, which is 4 short from yesterday. Hey, T-Rep, good morning. So I don't know why they differentiate and why they give you, if you've got that many watch hours, why they give you the total and say, hey, look, here for the 365 days, you've got this many watch hours. And then tell you that you only get to claim, a minuscule amount. They don't explain that anywhere at all that I've found yet. Well, I don't have either one, William. I don't have a bikini, and I won't wear it if I had it. And I don't have a kitty. So I'm in trouble. But I did get the one thing that I'm proud of this morning, and that's that I got the I got the 1,300 watch hours on a video, a 1 minute and 33-second video, or 23 seconds, 1 minute and 23-second video, and I got 1,300 views on it. So that's the most I've got. And it's all because it has Mickey's head on it. I'm sure that people that are interested in Disney are the ones that are watching it. So if I go into that right now and look at the analytics on it, or I can't look at analytics on it. It doesn't show me analytics on the videos, only on the shorts. Bummer. No, no, don't worry. Hey, I no, don't even say anything, buddy. Not not a problem. It's and I enjoy your sense of humor. I I think you've got a great sense of humor, and I'm probably overspoke. I'm sorry that if I you know overbounded. I no, don't worry about it. You didn't you, you didn't do anything bad at all. I love your sense of humor. I love people with a sense of humor. I have a bit of a sense of humor. I do have a sense of humor. I had a really good sense of humor. I think I'm funny when nobody else does. So I've got a great sense of humor. No, I'm not going to wear a Speedo either, T Rep. uh, we all have to keep a sense of humor. I just want everybody to be able to listen to your sense of humor, buddy. I I I know I've seen a few out there. People wear the weirdest stuff, and I don't know why. Some people should be wearing tents. That's all there is to it. They should be wearing muumuus and nothing else. And that goes for the men too. Put a kitten by my face in in the thumbnails. I have to borrow a kitten someplace. We had a kitten in the backyard. There was a cat that laid some kittens in our backyard, but it was feral and got away. Not to say that somebody didn't want me to try to catch it, but I I had a cat acquire me one time. It came up on my yard, and I have rarely had a liking for cats because they don't like me, so I don't like them. But um, and that's just a thing. I don't mind anybody having cats. I just don't want a cat. But it came up in my front yard, and I put my foot under it. I didn't kick it. I put my foot under it and tossed it You know, cats always land on their feet. You can't hurt a cat as long as you don't beat it with a bat. But um, I kicked it all the way across the yard, you know, flipped it with my foot. And it followed me into the house. And then wife and kids, you know, hard to get rid of a cat once the wife and kids want it, you know. So then it attached itself to me while I was sleeping. It crawled up on me and attached itself to me. So it was always trying to take a nap on me. And I, so because I showed it love, yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm not much of an animal person anymore. I used to be a dog person. I haven't been a dog person since I had to let my favorite dog go. And when I had to let my favorite dog go, and I let him out in the country, let him start chasing rabbits because I couldn't keep him, and I just let him out on a farm and sicked him on a rabbit and took off. I saw him in the back of that farmer's pickup truck after that, so I knew he was just fine. But we had dogs after that. I never got attached to them. Thank you, buddy, for coming in, saying hi. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. And you're going to your live. You're going to be live for a while. If you are, I'll have everybody. If I've got anybody hanging out with me, I'll send them to your way when I'm all done here. You too, Tupac. Go out and get them. Find something really good. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Be on until 2. Okay, well, you know what? If anybody's here when I go to say goodbye, I'll put up your link and let them go raid you and say hi to you. You too, buddy. Be good. So anyway, we can still look at these half dollars and see if there's anything good there. I don't see any 71s right on top, but we'll look at some half dollars. I don't know that we'll find anything at all that's worth anything at all. Here, let's turn our down. And make us a spot to look at it. And how's that? Let's see what we got here. That's a pretty good picture, huh? Like I said, you're not talking to a coin person, not even a stacker. I just have, well, both of us have, getting around to it, and I both have an eclectic personality. So, yep, most of these are in pretty good shape. Not bad. They don't have a lot of Mars on them. So they have been handled and circulated. They are not uncirculated. You know, I don't think that I have anything close to a proof or anything in here. Or I know I don't have any silvers in here. But yeah, they're in pretty good shape. Yes, I do have a small scale right here. What do I do with it? I have a scale right here. Anything significant about the 1991 or any other coin that? So on right between legs of the tail feathers. Yeah, FG right there. Half dollars are famous for slide doubling or slip doubling. Okay, so that could be doubled, the FG in there, which this one doesn't look to be doubled. No doubling. Okay. So, and that's on all the coins, or like here's a 72D. I don't see any doubling there. That one looks a lot clearer though. Missing FG. Okay. So let's take a look. Here's a 1990. And no missing FG. There's a 96. In God we trust. Oh, for doubling? So, okay, cool. We're learning something every day. Okay, so a missing FG would be valuable, right? And doubling, we could see it if there was any doubling there, couldn't we? Even with this. Okay. There's a 1995. And okay. In 1990. All these are pretty. Wrong planchette. Okay. New word, planchette. So FG, that's the artist's signature. That I guess I should be stacking these over here so I'm not seeing for the eagle, right? Okay. The 72 might have doubling. Okay. Go back on one. There's the last one that we looked at. Well, that, wait a minute. That, wait, what's that tail? Is that anything, T-Rep? Or is that just, see the tail on the E? In the front of the E? That's a good catch, Jamie. I don't know whether it's worth anything at all, but there's a tail on that E. Is it, or is it without the tail that, let's move that over and, yeah. Yeah, that's a good catch. Could be a, could you have a coin sleeve? Yeah, I do have a coin sleeve. Put that aside. Good catch, Jamie. Okay. Nice. Okay, that one is set aside. Wonder if it weighs different. I'm gonna check that and see if that just check it all, right? All right. The one without that tail weighs 11.25 grams, and the one with the tail weighs less. It weighs 11.19. No, not that much less. Okay, we'll set that one aside. Excellent. We found something. Okay. $1981. It has an FG. $1974. Oh, by the way, that was a 1983, right? So that one with the tail on it. Oh, this is fun for me, anyway. Makes you wonder. I know that, you know, after so many strikes that the molds get different problems with them and stuff. There's another 1983. It has the tail too. Okay. And oops. But that one weighs, I think they're just off by a few hundredths there of a gram. I'm going to set that one over there. So that might be just a thing with 1983 though, huh? What is by the rim on the 1983? Where on the rim? Where do you want to look at on the rim? Talking about the first 1983? Okay. To the right of the date. Near the Y. Yeah, the little nick. Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about the nick right there by the Y? Okay. Okay, William. Hang in there. That does look. You think that's damage, or you think that's a mold? because it doesn't look like the Y is, I don't know. And my camera work here isn't all the best. Looks like okay, cool. Those two are set aside. 1997. '97, no, 71, 1971. Was okay. There's the 97 I was looking at. Another 72. Now that Y even looks different on the 83 than it does. Okay. Sorry about the focusing. I don't know how to stop that on these types of devices. Yeah, seems like there's extra metal on it. See, look at the Y. This is a 96. See how thin? Which one? The 83? Well, it's an iPad. So, um, which one in the sleeve? The 83 that looks like that? Yeah. Yeah, we already got those sleeving those two 83s. So, but see how they're very thin. These the Y's on here, very thin there. Hmm. No, okay. And 84. Now, 84's got that tail on it too. You see it? Going to keep that one too. Yeah. I set that 84 aside because it has that same tail as the 283s. And here's a 76. It's really weird. Now, was that a, see, the 84 is a D as well. Okay, but see, this is a Denver. It doesn't have that tail. So, okay. Anything on the Independence Day? The U in trust. On the 76 here. Oh, come on. Trying to get, there you go. Check for doubling on Independence Hall. Okay. Nope, I don't see. The U looks taller. And yeah, it does look like it's offline, doesn't it? And it looks like it is taller than the S and the R. Not so much the S, but they're definitely taller than the R. Is that the R, or is the R dropped down? Is it the R that's dropped down on that one? Because it looks lower. No, I guess it's on even keel with the bottom, but that one side looks taller than the R. Hmm. It, this looks like it's closer to the rim. The lettering looks closer to the rim to me on that. That's probably just because it's a 76. That's the way it is. Okay, worth setting aside or no? I'll set the Independence Days aside there, just all of them, because I've got a few of them here. Here's another one. Let's see if this one, it looks the same, looks taller. The U looks taller. So, and doubling on the Independence Day, or Hall, Independence Hall. Nope. Yeah. Don't be sorry. 1973. This one, it's been around the block here. Okay. In 1983, that one's got the tail too. That's a P. Yeah, that's Philadelphia. The others are D's. Okay. Yeah, one of my favorite things to say was when somebody said they were sorry was, "I know you are now. Apologize." So, 1971. Don't see any doubling there. Good going, William. That's a different one. The F and G are side by side. That's different. Anything there, T-Rep? Or is it just a different design? No importance. That was on a 71. Well, yeah, see, oh, here, sorry. Can you see the FG there? It's side by side, where on this See how it, well, maybe it's just dirty. No, it looks side by side rather than angled there. You see the difference that I'm looking at? What's what's going on here? What's hanging from my camera? There. I don't know. Something, I guess a hair was hanging from my camera. See the bottom of the F and G are lined up across, straight across here instead of like this one. There, the G drops below the F. Might be, oh, maybe it's just dirt. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to clean the dirt out of it and see. Maybe save it for the microscope and see if there's anything with it, huh? Because I can't get close enough to see. But it does look like they're aligned together, and it's possibly just dirt, but I'll set that aside. Yeah, I know. One of my hairs got in there, and that's trouble with getting old. You shed like a dog. Okay, another 76. This one, looks like the U is crooked. It's weird when you start looking at coins, and there's all kinds of things that are different about them. Even if they're struck off the same mold. So many little things that start making you think, oh, is that something wrong with it, or is that just the way it is? See how that U is all rounded on the bottom. The other one is on the 76 is angled, like on the right side, had like a little angle to it. I do watch Walker once in a while when I got some time. I do watch him. But I don't, like I said, I'm not a coin guy, so I haven't been paying attention. But now that I'm unable to hunt, I'm paying attention to things a little bit here. So, and just because I'm searching for something to do, I'm cringing on coining around and Walker Magnet and some others that probably wonder why I'm even looking at things. Oh, sorry, I should have put something up instead of the blue cloth there. 1986. Okay, there's an 86 now that has that tail on it too. It's doesn't look like something that is now that rare, huh? There's an 86D. So yeah, if I was going to, I mean, not that I'm not going to watch Walker, because I will still watch him, but I likely won't be able to remember half of what I learned today. This one's been through the ringer. And that was a newer one, 95, compared to some of them that have been looking pretty good. Another 1976. It has that U that's taller also. Well, you'd have to, because there's so many things just sitting here looking at these coins, so many things that we've looked at that I would never be able to keep it all. Not because I'm not smart, but because it's a lot of information. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here with me and looking at these, teaching me what you know. That's not so, William. You teach me a lot. I learned from everybody. There's another 76. This one's in pretty bad shape too. Hey, cartoons. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out with us. I think that's probably the best thing about coin roll hunting, though, from what I've seen, is you get back 98% of your money. It's only, being used. It's not being lost. So, and you don't lose anything from coin roll hunting. Once you start, I think you pretty much gain from coin roll hunting knowledge and value in things that you can keep out of the rolls. So, and I've been planning on doing some coin roll hunting just for silver, not for errors or anything like that. But now that I'm learning more about errors, I'll know more about what I'm doing when I do it, when I can. So then I'll have something to do when I've got downtime. When I have to, like right now, I have to take a hiatus off of hunting. I am going to do some videos. I'm cleaning up my backyard, and I cleared a spot that's been covered up for, I don't know how long, and it's never been metal detected in my backyard. So I'm going to have the thrill of possibly finding something in my backyard today or tomorrow. So if I find something, you guys will be the first to see it. There's that tail again on the 83. But this one's all banged up. Hopefully no bones. Here's a 72. This is the 77 in good shape. I haven't, here's a 71. I haven't gotten any that are in real terrible shape. I've got some really well circulated, but most of them still have pretty good detail in them. Yeah, I'm not sure what was buried out there. Huh. Well, so far, they've all got the FG. Still have a couple stacks, 20 or 30 here. We go through a little faster because I'm moving up on the 2-hour mark. Whoop, come on. I don't see anything. Yeah, I could just sit here and do this all day. I got enough coins, we could do this all day. 72. That one's got some water damage or something. Okay. 71. Number 76, not number 76, but another 76. Huh. That N in the Independence right there looks like a W. Right when if you move it at all, it doesn't, but like right there, it resembled a W. Come on. Yeah, we keep the bicentennial quarters too. That's because it is commemoration, right? Oh, sorry. It is loud? Wow. It's way over across the table. Hang on. Is that better? Well, maybe you can't hear it at all now. Hey, David Carlisle, how you feeling this morning, brother? I hope you're doing better. I I feel for anybody that comes down with anything that they even feel is COVID related or C related. We won't say that word. It's a nasty word. Thank you, cartoons. I hope you have a great day. I'll be here for a little while longer, but you'll probably be out longer than that. But hey, thank you for hanging with us for a little while. Appreciate that. Check out Character Allie's new thing she's doing. Drive carefully, stay safe. Okay. Always expect to see doubling in the 71 there. That's good. I'm hoping you get better every single day. Get rid of that. There's nothing worse than being sick. It's bad enough if you're down and you got reasons to be down, but you still feel good. But when you're down and you feel lousy, it just takes on a different perspective. And what's been going around for 100 years since World War I. all the flus and everything. You know, my dad almost died of the Hong Kong flu back in the 60s. They sent him home to die. That's what the hospital said. We can't do anything for him. Might as well go home and die there. Thought it was really rude. But that's what they were doing with everybody then. Didn't have room for them in the hospitals. Yep. For the 100K fines, don't you wish? Now, there's a 1990 that has that tail. So, it's a D. Isn't that funny? Wait a minute. This is Philadelphia without a mint mark. Or this one doesn't have a mint mark. Yeah, the foreign designs are really cool. Well, that one does have. Well, where's that? Wouldn't it? Didn't it have a? Yeah. See there? What's the deal there, T-Rep? Oh, until later. It's a P. So the one that's blank, that's a Philadelphia. In 74. And in 83, they put a P. Okay. All right, good to know. Oh, sorry. Well, I don't have to go fast. I was just going to go faster than I was going. you know, trying to not make as many lulls. I can spend a little more time to make sure we go through these and see if there's anything weird about them. Oh, okay. Good to know. See, learned something new. Another one. several 76s here in a row. Close up 6 on the 76. I'm going to go back through all of those 76s and look at the 6. We can do that. Anything in particular? Yeah, I might just do that. But thing is, all the banks around here I've asked don't carry 50-cent pieces. You have to order them. So I would have to do like quarters or nickels or dimes or even pennies, which wouldn't be bad. Pennies would be good, right? I could get a bunch of rolls of pennies. I can trade my penny rolls in for penny rolls. Let's see. Do they? Well, you maybe find an Indian head or, some Wheaties anyway. But nickels are cool. What are we looking for on the 6 T-Rep? Oh, I see. Easiest to see the doubling on the 6s. Oh, I see. Well, nickels are the hardest to find because they sound so much like could be's. Well, that wears out really fast on the nickels. Seems like all of the 76s have the U that's longer on the left-hand side. Sticks up over the top of the R. It seems nickels wear down a lot faster than other coins. Everybody's been doing war nickels, huh? So far, no doubling. There you go, David. Now there's a 92 that has that tail. Hmm. So we got 83, 86, 90, and 92. And there's another 90 that has that tail. Oops, I didn't look at the back. Probably has the FG. Yeah. Now see, there's a 96 that does not have the tail. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't a 96. Was it? 92, 90. Now I'm confused. 86. It was an 86, not a 96. All right, there's 90, 92, 80. Okay. Ow. Oh, that one's messed up. That's probably the worst coin that I've got so far. That one That looks weird. That doesn't look gouged. Does that look gouged to you? That looks like a flaw in the metal. I don't know. Does that look... That looks like a flaw in the metal. What you think, T-Rep? Am I just seeing things, or is that... You sure? Because look at how it goes under the letters, not over them. See there how it's underneath the U and the R? It doesn't, the scar goes through them, but not over the top of them, doesn't destroy the U and the R there. You see it? Oh. I think that's a marred slug. What do you think? Definitely going to set that one aside, huh? I think, because it does go underneath. Definitely goes underneath. There's more. That doesn't look like aftermarket. That looks like a... Stop touching it. Now what am I going to do? Here, let's push it around with a pencil here, because there's more to it. Now I got to turn it over, though, to see the other side. But see, even the mar here is underneath the B. There is some... we might have something to look at under a scope, huh? I'm sure that is in the slug, all of it. The face. I think that was... I don't think that's damaged. I think that's... I'm going to turn it over here. See if there's anything on the other side of it. Now that looks, see, that looks, that's a scratch. That goes through the A there. Probably, possibly. Yeah, he's got a black eye, doesn't he? Let's see. Looks like he's got in a fight. So, but that's definitely in the metal. That's going in a sleeve. I'm going to have to take some pictures of that. That's look. It's got. Look at here too. Look at the rim over here. Looks. Is that? That looks like a offset strike, doesn't it? I should email him a picture of it. What do you think? Because that looks like a double strike here. Or that might be just the same bad slug, right? But it looks like it's offset, an offset strike. I'll show him here. See how wide the rim is on the other side. I wish he was on here. Wow. I mean, even if it's not worth anything, it's really interesting, right? I love interesting things. You know how I am with digging. I dig interesting things. No, the rest of these are all 76s. But nothing as interesting as this 1976. Oh, okay. So, okie dokie. So, I wish, yeah, I'll get some pictures of it for sure. It looks run over, but it's not after it was struck. It was run over before it was struck. So actually, I got to get something different here. Hang on just a second. Wish I had a toothpick or something. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Here, I got something here. Okay, this part right here, I'm not going to touch it. That part right there looks like it's part of the pore of the slug, like when it was, the sheet was poured before they cut the. But all of this, to me, when I'm looking at it, all of this, I'm way above it, so I'm not going to take a chance on scratching it again. But all of this looks like it was there prior to the striking of the coin. It doesn't look like something was pushed into it. It looks like it was void. Okay. So we'll set that one aside, definitely. And these, we'll just look for doubling on these. I don't think I'll find anything as interesting. Yeah, like it wasn't thick enough to strike well or something, because it doesn't look worn, just like it wasn't struck properly. Like it was shallow, too shallow to give him his hair. I'll put it back over there. See how, like it wasn't thick enough for his hair to, like right here, I'm way above it again. Like right here, see how it looks void. It doesn't look thick enough in here, in these spots, to have the hair impressions. Like it wasn't thick enough. And it's there too. You see what I mean? Like the metal wasn't thick enough in here to make the impressions. A soft strike? Yeah, maybe. But all these spots are voids in the metal prior to striking, it looks like to me. That eye really looks weird. Yeah, Yeah, exactly, Jamie. Interesting. Because if you look at this one, that might be. See, even his eye, because it looks black, it like there wasn't enough metal to do the strike. See how it's shy the metal. Hmm. Maybe you got a collector's item at least. Really? Yeah, I think. I wish Walker was here. Made of cheese. Look at the back one more time. It doesn't seem to have any real problems on the back. Possibly, possibly a couple of these marks here could have been pre-strike. The way they look, they don't look like they were scratched in like this one up here. Those look like they were mashed in. Then, I don't know. Definitely has strike problems here with the edge right here. That definitely doesn't look like it's scratched over the top. Yeah, it even leads into the back of the head. It doesn't come up the edge. See how that's scratch right there goes up to the head, not through it. Hey, Mohammed. I wish somebody would come on here and tell me. The suspense is killing me. And even the 7 and the 9 and the 1 don't really look like they were gouged out. They look like they were printed on top of a hole. Because the gouge seems to go deeper than the 9, yet the 9 is still on top of it. I don't know. Wish somebody could tell me whether it would be worth grading or not. Thanks for all the help there, T-Rep. You've been quite informative, but it just does not have the earmarks of something that happened after the strike. Because the wear pattern, there's no real wear pattern there. If it like right here where the hair is without detail, there's detail all around it. How did that get worn down below the detail over here? And then here, okay, Jamie, thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging around. I'm going to have to be leaving here pretty soon, too. I think I'm going to go in about 1 minute. And I really appreciate all you guys, David, T-Reb, William, Jamie, all you guys that have been hanging out with me here. I really appreciate you hanging in here and going over these coins with me, having a little bit of fun. And we might have found something worthwhile. Maybe not, but it's a really big could be for me. Yep. Here, you know what? Should probably do that right now before I go. I told him, I promised him I would, didn't I? Didn't I? And I'm gonna. Okay, here it comes. Oh, somebody already did it. Well, I don't have to do it now. Thanks, Blistering. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for doing that for me. I was just about to do it myself. So thanks for putting Buddy Biggs up there. Everybody go and raid Buddy's live. He's going to be panning his pay dirt. So peace, everybody. You know what? I'm going to